Hello everyone. What's up people? Yes, I'm back again, Global Football View, and I'm here to talk about the Arsenal transfer activity because at the moment I really do not like what's going on with our transfer activities, and I believe this club is taking the piece out of the fans, and I do not want to rant. I do not want to be seen as a cloud chaser because of our lack of transfer activities. Because coming into this transfer window, we had an expectation, and this club has an objective, and that objective is to find a replacement for Bukayo Saka. In our attacking phase, we need a striker, we need a midfielder like in left eight, which the club actually, they did that by signing Mikel Moreno. Understandable, I can accept that. They signed Ricardo Calafiori. It's not something we need. It's not something of urgency because if you look at it, what's his name? Jurgen Timber is coming back from injury, and Jurgen Timber was actually signed for that specific reason. So going on to sign Calafiori is not a bad thing. It's not something I would mourn about, but it's not the objective of the season, and it's not what we thought was what we are lacking and the reason why we didn't win the league last season. The club will want to say last season was our best season when it comes to goal scoring, understandable, but they're also forgetting that in 5 matches last season we didn't score. In all of the January we had a problem when it comes to scoring before Kai Havertz was moved to the attacking phase. Now we are letting Eddie Nketiah leave, Fabio Vieira has gone, Emile Smith Rowe has gone. Nice bit of business, understandable. But I don't understand why this club is slowing in their attempt to sign a replacement for Eddie Nketiah, because you can't tell me you will let Eddie Nketiah go and not sign somebody to take over that position, because by and large, Eddie Nketiah was a part of the team last season and scored some goals last season. Not forgetting, we still have Gabriel Jesus, who is an injury-prone player. Now we are just left with Kai Havertz, who was a mischief when it comes to Arsenal last season. This club will now go on to tell us that the right target wasn't on the market, that's why they couldn't sign a striker, which for me is BS. There are a lot of players out there that could do a job for Arsenal, that can help Arsenal on winning this league title this season. So I do not see any reason why this club will want to go into this new season with just less than 48 hours to the end of the transfer market. We want to go into this new season without a striker, because in my opinion, Kai Havertz is not a striker that will lead Arsenal to a title. Yes, Kai Havertz might be good. I supported him. I want him to do well for Arsenal, and currently he's doing well for Arsenal. But I cannot tell you that Kai Havertz will be the one that will lead Arsenal to winning the title this season. And you cannot bank on Gabriel Jesus because he's an injury-prone player. For the past 2 seasons, even while in Manchester City, he was still an injury player and still an injury player. So this club, they are taking the piece, and I don't know why they are doing this, because if you actually look at other teams and how they are strengthening, look at Chelsea, they have up to like 7 strikers, 7 attackers. Now they are still even going for Victor Osimhen. Liverpool just signed Francisco Chiesa, the Italian international, in spite of having the likes of Diego Jota, Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, Mohamed Salah. They are still buying Chiesa. Manchester United, on the other hand, have the likes of Alan, Zexki, Bruno. I will not classify Bruno as a striker. You see, you have Sancho, Anthony. Even though Anthony, I do not rate Anthony, but that's a number for them. Ahmad. Come to Arsenal, what do we have? Gabriel Jesus, injury prone. Kai Havertz, okay. Leandro Trossard. Gabriel Martinelli, who is not firing at the moment, and Bukayo Saka. Now, if you play three players on the attacking phase, which is, let's say, Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz, and Gabriel Martinelli, you only have Leandro Trossard as a backup for either the striking position or for Martinelli, because I cannot count on Gabriel Jesus. He's so injury prone, I cannot count on him. Now we want to go into this season. The PR propaganda coming up right now saying that Arsenal is a lot for any deal that might want to break out during the next 48 hours. Which reasonable club goes into the transfer market waiting for the last 48 hours, telling us that they are waiting for any opportunity that will come in the transfer? For me, that's not reasonable in my opinion, and it shouldn't be seen, and it shouldn't be something we should be happy about, because we need a backup for Bukayo Saka. It's evidence. Everybody knows that we need a backup for Bukayo Saka. Everybody knows that. But right now, the club, what they are doing, they're trying to go back to the years of Arsene Wenger, where we always say, we just need 2 players. We just need 1 more player. We just need 3 more players. You do not build from a place of destruction. You build from a place of strength. Arsenal currently are the place of strength. Right now, we need like a striker and a winger to back up Bukayo Saka. We are going against Manchester City, who have Erling Haaland. Even though they are losing they lose Alvarez, still Manchester City are still a team to beat. They are still a team to beat, in my opinion. And with what we have in attack, I don't think we can. I don't think Arsenal can. You're losing Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah contributed to at least 5 goals last season. That's 5 goals less. You're losing Emile Smith-Rowe. Emile Smith-Rowe contributed to 2 assists last season. That's 2 assists gone. You're losing Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira contributed to 3 goals and 2 assists last season. That's gone. Now, you want to rely on Bukayo Saka, who played almost every game last season, barring just 2 games. Not forgetting, injury is something that happens in the world of sports. And injury can happen to any player. I'm not praying for injury for Bukayo Saka or any Arsenal player, but injury is inevitable when it comes to the world of football. And in my opinion, Mikel Arteta is playing with his job, because at the end of the day, if Arsenal do not win the league this season, the fans will call for his head. Not the owner's head, not Edu's head, but you, Mikel Arteta. That's what the fans will call for, not the owners of the club. And as a young, ambitious manager, which I think you are, I believe you should be doing everything possible to make sure you have at least an attacking player. Not just an attacking player, a good one for that matter. The money you spent in signing Calafiori would have been enough to sign even Ivan Toney. Yes. The money they raised from selling Eddie Nketiah would be enough to sign a striker. A player like Chiesa, I believe Arsenal should be going for a player like Chiesa. Although, yes, somebody wants to say Chiesa has been injured. Yes, he had a bad injury, but Chiesa is still good. In my opinion, I will still take Chiesa ahead of Eddie Nketiah. Yes. I've been a big fan of Chiesa for a very long time. I've wanted that player to be in Arsenal even before he went on injury. Liverpool just signed Chiesa. Somebody will say, where is Chiesa going to play for Liverpool? That's none of my business. And that's not an slot business. All he wants is to have a formidable attack to go against a team like Manchester City, who have a robot there in Erling Haaland. Now, we're going into this season, we're going into this transfer window, almost ending in 2 days' time. Yet the club is telling us with their PR propaganda that the club is alert for any signing that will break out. Come on. We are going back to 2012 when we signed Peter Cech only in the transfer window. That's what this club, they're trying to go back to. And if Mikel Arteta wouldn't learn from what happened to Arsene Wenger during this period, it might be he's playing with his job, because if I'm in his shoes, I will not go for a player. I will not go for Calafiori. Rather, I will go for a striker or someone that can back up Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka plays nearly every matches for Arsenal, yet this club do not see it as a problem. Do not see it as something they should rectify. Come on, who does that? Arsenal does that. Yeah. I've been supporting this club for God knows how long, and something never changed. Like they say, the Lopia never changes the skin, and these owners, I don't think they're going to change the skin, because we competed with Manchester City 2 seasons in a row. They think this attack is going to get us over the line against Manchester City, who just signed Savinho. Did they watch Savinho? I don't think they did. And Manchester City just signed Ilkay Gundogan. Gundogan was part of the team that was instrumental in Arsenal losing the league 2 seasons ago. He has resigned for them again. Erling Haaland, 4 goals already this season. Now you want to tell us that we are in red alert in case of any deal that can break out? I don't understand. This club actually bidded for Benjamin Sesko like a month ago. So are you trying to tell us that Benjamin Sesko is the only striker this club really we are looking at after? Same thing happened during Vlahovic transfer saga. Oh, Vlahovic. Yet they couldn't get him. And they couldn't get anybody of his sort. Is that what this club is trying to tell us? I still think Manchester City are going to win the league, and we'll keep on shouting next season, next season. While I was in school, I used to have that, whenever we have that conversation, it used to be, oh, next season, we'll win next season. That's what I've been saying right from secondary school. Next season, oh, next season we'll do this, oh, next season we'll do this, oh, next season we'll do this. Up to now, we are still saying next season. This club are playing with fire. They are playing with fire, and if they don't do the needful, teams like Liverpool are going to overtake us. Teams like Manchester United are going to overtake us, because we are just 2 injury away in our attacking phase to go back to academy players. If Bukayo Saka goes down, who replaces him? Nobody. You want to replace him with an injury, Gabriel Jesus. With just 1 game into the season, Gabriel Jesus is injured. If Mikel Arteta is really ambitious, the way you're stacking up your defense and your midfield, can't you stack up your attack like that also? The way they're stacking up the defensive part, the attacking part, signing goalkeeper upon goalkeeper. What happens to signing strikers? That's my problem with Mikel. Since Mikel Arteta came into this club, I don't think we've signed a striker. Kai Havertz was not signed as a striker. Apart from Gabriel Jesus, which striker have we signed? None. Fabio Vieira is a midfielder. Which striker have we signed? We let go of Aubameyang. We let go of Lacazette. Now Eddie Nketiah is going. Which striker have we signed since Mikel Arteta took over from Arsenal? None. Gabriel Martinelli was here. Bukayo Saka was here already. Leandro Trossard was just the only one. And come to think of it, Leandro Trossard is more of a midfielder than a striker. Yeah. This manager doesn't like strikers. A midfielder who plays for Arsenal doesn't like striker. Now you're telling us that the club is red alert, waiting on something is going to come up during the transfer window. Something is going to come up, then they will sign the striker or sign an attacking player. Is that what this club is trying to tell us? Chelsea have up to like 7, 8 attackers. Now they still want to buy Victor Osimhen. I'm not saying Arsenal should go and buy Victor Osimhen. We have Ivan Toney over there. Ivan Toney can be gotten with 35 million to 50 million. Or you want to tell me that Kai Havertz is better off than Ivan Toney in the attacking phase? Is that what this club is trying to tell us? That Kai Havertz, come on. Now I'm seeing we are being linked to Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez. We are linked to Darwin Núñez. Okay. I'm just saying, if Arsenal goes into the season without signing an attacking player, not just a good one for that matter, we'll end up finishing 3rd or 4th. And we'll struggle to qualify for Champions League. If this club thinks that these players they have is enough to go into this season, that they're going to win the league, or they are expecting something to happen when it comes to the 115 charges for Manchester City, Manchester City is going to be deducted some points, and if they think that the luck that happened last season in terms of Saliba playing every matches, Gabriel Magalhaes playing nearly all the matches, and the likes of Bukayo Saka playing all matches, Declan Rice playing all matches. If they actually think that same miracle is going to happen this season, then we'll be here. We'll be here waiting for what's going to happen, because I don't want to rant on this video. I don't want to shout. I just don't want to shout. I don't want to rant. But I think this club are playing with fire. And if they continue like this, it will be difficult for us to qualify for Champions League. We'll go back to fighting to qualify for Champions League. Because you cannot tell me that this club does not have the money to sign a striker. And you cannot tell me that there's no striker in the market that this club can go after. Nah. I will never want to believe that. Or you cannot tell me that Benjamin Sesko is the only striker in the market that this club really were looking after. You can't tell me that. You let Eddie Nketiah go. Good bit of business. Smith Rowe is gone. Nice. Fabio Vieira. Cool. And you're not replacing those guys. You're relying on Nelson. Nelson, who has been in this club for God knows how long, and it hasn't improved. Is that what this club are relying on? I'm really angry. I'm pissed off, but I'm just keeping my cool for the next 48 hours to see if a miracle is going to happen. And I'm seeing in the news that they are still in the hunt for Nico Williams. Nico Williams, who were just given a number 10 jersey at Atletico Bilbao. That's what the club is looking at. That the transfer target hasn't changed from Nico Williams being the number 1 target. This club, you are telling us that since the season ended, we saw a tweet after Arsenal lost to Bayern Munich in the Champions League. The tweet came out that the club has realized that the team needed an X-Factor players. And guess who that X-Factor player is? Ricardo Calafiori, Mikel Moreno. Is that it? Is that what this club is trying to tell us? Apart from Bukayo Saka, which other game-changing player do we have in this team? None. None. We used to have the likes of Alexis Sanchez, Mesut Ozil, Aubameyang. Out of nothing, this guy does something. Out of nowhere, they dig us out from the O's. Now we are relying on 23 years of Bukayo Saka. Good player, great player. World-class player, in my opinion. Currently, he's a world-class player. But apart from that, what else? What else do we have? Martin Odegaard. Fabulous player. But Martin Odegaard is not a striker. And God forbid right now, if Harvard gets injured, who are we going to play as a striker? Who are we going to play as a striker? Tell me. I can see my guy just joined Rotano. Arsenal don't know what they're... Absolutely, bro. Arsenal really do not know what they are doing. Arsenal do not know what they are doing. We have been laughing at Chelsea. Oh, Chelsea are signing this, are signing this. Did you watch Chelsea against Wolverhampton Wanderers? Did you watch that attack? Did you watch the substitution they made? Joao Felix, Pedro Neto, Noni Madueke, Cole Palmer, Nicola Jackson, Nkunku. That's all I can just remember on my head right now. What do we have at Arsenal? Nothing. Apart from Bukayo, nobody can play from the right hand side. Nelson. 2024, Arsenal relying on Nelson as backup for Bukayo Saka. 2024. 2024, big 2024, Arsenal relying on Nelson as a backup for Bukayo Saka. 2024, Arsenal relying on Gabriel Jesus as a backup for a backup Kai Havertz. And you want to win the league? You think it's that easy? You think it's that cheap? The Premier League is not cheap. The Premier League is never easy. There's no easy game when it comes to the Premier League. Go and ask Manchester United, they will tell you. Even as Brighton, how they are signing players, attacking players for that matter. We are letting the ones we have go without replacement with less than 48 hours. I'm just keeping my cool. I'm keeping my cool. Then 48 hours after, let me see if this club refused to sign a striker, refused to sign an attacking player. Then we shall see and we shall know what's going on. Return is saying, I'm not ready to come for you yet. Just give me absolutely, you hear from me. Definitely, I'll hear from you. But I'm not as confident as I was last season, bro. So even if you come for me, you're coming from somebody from a place of a defeat. Because at the moment, I do not really think we are serious enough this season to win this league. That's my honest opinion. And if you think I'm just ranting, then that's your own business. Because I know we are not ready for what is going to happen. If you're sick, stay with me. Let me check on the chat and see what the people are saying. Let me check and see what's let me see what's happening. If Arsenal has signed any player. At the moment, it's really annoying. It's really, really annoying. It's really annoying. And we are prioritizing more goalkeepers. We want to sell Aaron Ramsdale or loan him out to go and sign a £22 million Garcia. That's the priority of this club. Chai. It's annoying. It's annoying at the moment. It's really annoying, and I really do not know what these guys are planning, what Edu is cooking, because Edu knows how to cook, so he knows how to do his barbecue. So let's see. Say something agree with a fee for Arsenal, a permanent transfer for Aaron Ramsdale, 18 million potential rising to 25. Wow. That's the priority of this club. That's the priority of this club. goalkeepers. I'm just seeing the news. I don't know how reliable is this news, but that's the news on exclusive. Arsenal agree with you with sometimes they agree with you with permanent transfer of 18 million, potential rising to 25. Yeah. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think I'm just hyperbolic about Arsenal, or you think what I'm saying is true? Because Arsenal at the moment are not giving me joy. They are not giving me joy at all. They are not giving me joy when it comes to the transfer window. And if you're joining, just let me know in the comment section what you think. Do you think I'm just ranting, or you think I'm right? Because at the moment I'm really upset. I'm really upset with our transfer activities at the moment. It's not the kind of transfer activity I would have thought we'll be doing at the moment, because we had one objective, and that's to sign as an attacking player to cover for Bukayo Saka and also a striker. The club will want to say we scored over how many goals last season, so it's good, we are good. But I can tell you we are not good, because most of the goals we scored last season were against relegation strugglers like Chelsea, West Ham. Those are the club we scored those 5 goals against. How many goals did we score against Manchester City? 1. As poor as Manchester United last season, how many goals did we score against them? So that's it for me. That's it. That's what I can just say at the moment. Because if we don't sign a striker, yeah. If we don't sign a striker, forget it. We will struggle to qualify for Champions League. I can tell you. I can tell you for free. If we do not sign a striker, we'll struggle. So I'm just waiting for the next 48 hours to see what this club are going to do when it comes to transfer. So I'm just waiting patiently. Now I see Ramsey is leaving the club for a fee of £25 million. At least we are getting our money back. Cool. But I want to see what this club are going to do with this money. I want to see what the club is going to do with this money. Edin Ketia has gone for 30. Smith Rowe 34. Now Aaron Ramsey 25. Let me see if this club are serious or unserious. We'll know. Very soon we'll know. We'll get to know very soon how serious this club. Just 48 hours, we'll know. We'll know. Our next match against Brighton. Brighton has been one of our bogey teams. So hopefully, let's see if any sign is going to come up before that Brighton game. Because even without signing, I know we'll still beat Brighton. I believe we'll beat Brighton. It's not an easy task, but I know we'll beat Brighton. But we'll play Tottenham and Manchester City after the international break. So I want to see the striker this club is going to sign after the international break. Thank you guys for joining the live stream, and thank you guys for the likes so far. I really appreciate it. And I'll try to come on live most times. I think our set is done, everything is ready. We are good. And I think our sound also is nice now at the moment. So let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Thank you all for joining the live stream. It's been a privilege, it's been a pleasure. I don't want to rant. I'm not here to rant. I'm just here for the moment just to talk about Arsenal. And also to see what this club is going to do. Because if they do not sign a striker, I tell you, forget it. We're not going to win the league. We're not going to win the league. It will be very difficult to qualify for Champions League. So I don't want to make any definite prediction right now. I just want to wait after the transfer window. Then I can come up with my chest and tell you what I think is going to happen. Let me just go through the internet space and see what's happening in terms of transfer wise. Apart from Edin Nketiah going, Ramsey is also going at the moment. So those are the news when it comes to Arsenal. And Darwin Núñez, yes, I really want to touch on this Darwin Núñez transfer. Do you, as an Arsenal fan, as an Arsenal fan, would you accept Darwin Núñez as the only player to come in? Will you be okay with that? For me, Daniel, nah. I will not. I will not be happy with Darwin Núñez as the only attacking player we sign. I will not be happy. Will I be against it? No. But I will not be happy. So let me know in the comment section if you'll be happy with that. I just came up here just like to hear my opinion on what I think. So you too, you can drop your comment. I'll also do a video. I'll be doing a video tomorrow to tackle what we really need at this club. So hopefully tomorrow, rest assured, I'll do a video about that. And for those of you who want to join my betting platform, not a betting platform, betting 2.4 odds. It's not a daily thing. We're actually on the road to 7 straight 2.4 odds a roll over. So if you are interested, I did a video about that. You can check my page. I did a video about that on how you can become a millionaire with just 2.4 odds. So if you want to become a millionaire with just 2.4 odds, so you can check my page. You can check I think the last video. No, not the last video. I did it. I'm gonna pin the video after this live. I'm gonna pin that video, so you watch it, and if you want to join, you can join. There's a link in beneath the video. I put a link there, so you can join. So let's make this million together. Been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having you guys. Don't forget to like this video. If you're not subscribed yet to the channel, please do subscribe. We are on our way to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we are on our way to 12,000 followers on TikTok. And our Facebook is just coming up, and we are on our way to 100 followers on Facebook. So you can check me on Global Football View on all platforms, on Twitter, same Global Football View, on on the Facebook Global Football View, the page, on YouTube same thing, Global Football View, and TikTok Global Football View. On Twitter you can check me out on my name, Dafinona Daniel. You can check me on TikTok. So on Twitter. I'll be here again tomorrow with you guys, probably longer than this, and I'll be doing a video on what I think this club needs. Or probably I'll just go on live. Instead of doing a video, I'll go live and tell you what this club needs, what I think the club needs in the next 48 hours to really do something when it comes to this season. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Please remember to like this video on your way out. It's been a pleasure having you guys. Until I meet you, I say stay safe. Peace out. less.